do we want to just try to do a much faster playthrough, or
yeah,
is that probably not going to happen?
We can try to do a faster playthrough.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's jump in.
Yeah.
And for the sake of expediency, I'll jump through some of the options.
Yeah. Spook at high school, sweetest years of our lives.
Back then we were young and unafraid.
Right? Oh, I can just
yeah,
escape and I'll jump this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Brian again.
Oh,
that's true.
I wanted to be Brian.
Oh, do you want to switch up?
Brian? I mean, we can switch up.
Or we could be the same, whichever you guys want.
Well, then, if we're gonna switch it up, then I'll be Oz. Because I often flip-flop back and forth between Oz and Brian.
Sounds good. And I will be the red one. Let's make
Mira.
Chloe player one, because you won last time.
Yeah,
Sure.
I got that vampire.
Going with Brian?
I'll be Brian. Yeah.
Pronouns?
He is fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
He agreed with me.
All right, Kelsey, you going with Oz?
Yeah, I'll go with... Wait! Do I want to go with a custom name? I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's just go with Oz, but I want to use they pronouns.
Let's do it.
I just want to point out, someone in chat goes, this game roasted where did it say?
thing.
This game roasted Ben more than I usually do. I feel threatened. I gotta step it up.
Yeah, that's for Buddy Haley. They're in my D&D crew, and yeah, that's accurate.
So, in one of the playthroughs that Jesse Cox did, one of the guests picked Amira, and they were like, "I want to be Amira, because when I look in a mirror, I think that's a cool girl."
Oh Jesus!
That's excellent. All right, we're gonna get
Welcome
to
to
the
Monster
quiz.
Proms. Yep. Oh my god, I love this.
A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately.
Incredible power of fanfiction.
Yep. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV show decided to go with my ideas and crazy ships.
That one.
Yeah,
that one.
Of course, that
one.
was you.
I have had dreams that's happened in real life.
Okay. Okay. So what superpower did you get? Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately.
All right.
I also appreciate that Usagi has both the Harry Potter scar and the Dragon Balls.
Yes, I saw the Dragon Balls, and I'm like, amazing.
Okay, I'm getting roasted in chat.
Why are you getting roasted? Who's roasting you?
I figured out why
Haley.
Ben is bad at this game. It's because in the opening title it says you have to be young and unafraid.
Jail. Jail. Jail.
I'm gonna get you next game, you fetus. I'm gonna pick the choice we haven't done yet. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Which is basically, if you think about it, making comics.
I mean, you're not wrong.
This is true. I'm so creative.
All right.
I'm so smart. You're walking through the desert when you see a turtle on its back, baking in the hot sun, but you're not helping. Why aren't you helping?
Because that turtle owes me money. Because fuck turtles. No time. Too busy twerking. Disclaimer, I don't actually think this. I love turtles. But in this instance, fuck turtles.
That turtle owes you money.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. That turtle owes me money.
Then, you know what? Too busy twerking.
Nice. Oh, I'm so bold.
I'm so wealthy.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Success?
Ooh.
Tequila and Coke? Plutonium? Spicy chocolate? No, chocolate on fire. Ikasumi? I actually don't know what that is.
Squid Ink.
Squid Ink.
Oh, okay.
Double creme de la Gruyere and meringues.
I know which one I'm going with.
Fork or spoon?
Spoon.
Spoon.
Ikasumi.
I'm going double creme de la Gruyere and meringue.
Good choice. I think this is appropriate because I'm playing the fire character. Spicy chocolate.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
chocolate on fire.
Yes.
That was my second option.
What would be a
What
deal
would be a
breaker
deal breaker
for a
for a
potential lover?
potential lover?
Lacks taste, is boring, hates the outdoors, is mediocre, uses Internet Explorer. I use Internet Explorer.
Ugh.
Lacks manners. I will say the person hates the outdoors.
Okay, for me, I'm sorry, Chloe, but the person uses Internet Explorer.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is tough. Deal breaker for a potential lover. I like that both boring and mediocre are here. I feel
Yeah.
like one's just kind of a bigger word for the other one.
Well, you could be a mediocre but interesting. There ain't no saving boring.
This is what I'm
This is
feeling.
true. Okay.
Well,
All
while
right.
that's going, I'm gonna go get my cup of tea ready. BRB.
Okay.
Sure.
I like that the little icons just moved in unison. Like, we just took a step forward together, like, okay, here we go again.
Yep. Aw, shit, here we go again. Let's see what everyone's stats are, by
Oh.
the way. Ooh!
Alright.
Kelsey starting off with 11 smarts.
Okay, so, while Kelsey's getting their tea, out of curiosity, who are you leaning towards for this round? Anybody in particular?
I don't know. Let me look at my stats and think about it. So I've got high smarts, charm, and fun. I'm debating if I just want to try again for Polly, but I'm kind of leaning against it. I got a plus with Vera in the last thing, so maybe I go for that. I just have to get more money up.
Yes, Vera is, I will tell you this right now, Vera, if you don't got the muns, you ain't
She
gonna
don't want
get...
no buns, hon.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, if you ain't got the muns, she don't want your bun.
Let's actually talk about this at the outset. Like, who are we thinking this round?
I'm going for either Damien or Zoe.
See, the thing is, anytime that I've picked somebody, I end up not getting that person.
Yeah, I mean, you can always just you can just roll with it.
Honestly, I ship Oz with Calculester, but that's my headcanon.
Aw, it's so
But-
cute!
But Calculester is really fucking hard. He's like
I,
really fucking hard to get.
I do, see, my big Monster Prom ships are Oz and Zoe, and Brian and Damien.
Yeah, I ship Brian and Damien too.
Brian and Damien, ride or die!
Yes!
I've picked a game that's nothing but ships. What have I done?
I love Scott and Vicky.
Yeah.
Scott and
And-
Vicky is just cute.
Amira and Vera is also really good.
You know, I didn't realize this. When you look over the stats, it actually shows you each of the areas and what stat they improve.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I'll go ahead and start with being... What's
With
your
what?
favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
So,
Let's go
auditorium?
creative. Yeah. Although green is not a creative color, I may have set myself up for failure. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. But soft, what light through yonder window? Oh wait, that's Polly, sorry. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is Brian, and he broke through a aforementioned window with an axe and is now trying to murder me. Ah!
Yes! Yes, Brian! Minion of the Dark Knight! Kill the wizard!
Excuse me, Damien, she's a plague doctor. Get your shit together.
And I'm a tree, so everyone leave me alone! Get it? Leaf? Tree? Leaf!
Having consulted with the fight captain, you managed to hit Polly with the fake axe in such a way that her ridiculously fake death is actually pretty believable. Polly fakes an agonizing death, then lays motionless.
Threatening event witnessed. Polly murdered by Brian.
Oh no!
Why did you slaughter your classmate and peer Paulina Geist in cold blood? This cruelty makes no sense.
So his costume is more steampunk? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Listen, my robo dude. Polly is a ghost. She was already dead.
Yes, but now it seems that the spirit's spirit has perished. Why else would she be motionless on the floor?
Oh no! Calculester has a point! All death is not moving around anymore. So Polly used to be dead, but she was still moving around, but now she's not, so her ghost must be dead!
Opinion validated. Concern for Paulina reinstated.
Do neither of you understand how fiction works?
Apparently not. And if you don't find a way to assuage their fears, Calculaster will spend forever thinking you're a murderer. You're right, I did murder her! But now watch as I revive her again with this magic potion from her belt. A magic potion I call whiskey. Show Calculaster that the axe is just a prop by hitting him with it. No, that's mean.
Honestly, the magic potion I call whiskey.
Yeah, let's do the whiskey.
The most in character for Polly.
Everybody getting tipsy. So creative, yes.
Running internal search. Object, whiskey. Whiskey is a type of alcohol with no restorative properties whatsoever, unable to reverse mortality.
Polly, we missed you so much! I'm so glad you're back from the dead.
I mean, like, I'm not. I'm a ghost. I'm still dead.
So Brian did kill you!
What? No, gosh, you guys really need to just read the script in advance.
I am running multiple scripts at all times.
She means of the show, Satan below. We are never going to actually manage to perform.
Yeah, probably not. But there seems to be often a lack of follow-through in school projects and loose threads. Who cares? You and your friends played a great prank and or were the recipient of a great prank respectively. And that got you +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Yay!
Yes!
Alright, Kelsey, you're
Alright.
up.
So my smarts are pretty high. My boldness is pretty low. My charm and fun are also pretty low, but I got some monies.
You got some monies.
I got some monies.
More money.
I do have monies. I will cater to my smarts. Is that class?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Let's just go to class and double up my smarts. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity. You gain +2 smarts.
I love the little blob in the background.
I love him. You see Calculaster happily tending to his favorite little aloe vera plant. Suddenly.
By the way, is Oz supposed to be an ooze? That's my best joke. Like, the best pun I can think of for it.
He is, according to the wiki, he is the concept of fear.
Adorable.
Interesting.
We're here to save the day.
Oh shit, I love these guys! Calculaster! Thank the fates we found you! A terrible curse has befallen us, and we require your aid.
I was built to help, literally. I have attempted to diversify in terms of my purpose, but my prime directive remains.
Well, as you may know from religiously following our TV Tropes page, we are currently engaged in a vicious struggle against the sun itself. The sun is a mighty foe, capable of inflicting tremendous casualties, and we have fallen victims to its wiles. Behold.
The Coven uncover their shoulders to reveal some particularly vicious sunburns.
And so we come to you, renowned herbalist, for a balm in our time of need. Let us cut the leaves from your little plant, so that we might avail ourselves of its healing properties.
Allow me to clarify your intention. You request that I destroy my favorite aloe vera plant in order to treat your sunburns.
We ask that you make a noble sacrifice to free us from a terrible curse. Yes.
Internal conflict detected. I do not want to do this thing, but I am too kind to say no. Friend Oz, what do I do?
Oh.
Your strongest stat is smart.
My
Yes.
strongest stat is smarts. Yeah,
Also
I'm gonna go with let's think about this logically.
Impressive.
By the goddess! Is it possible? Were we the villains all along?
If I respond in the affirmative, will you cease to demand the destruction of my treasured plant friend?
Yes.
Then, yes.
Oh, how we lament our debased animal ways! How can we make it up to you, good and pure aloe vera? Shall we weave you a spell? Slay one of your enemies?
I do not see how that is necessary.
But we must perform a quest to absolve ourselves of guilt. There must be some task we can perform on behalf of your plant friend.
I suppose you could bring me one ice cube. I water my aloe vera by placing an ice cube in the pot, so that the water enters the soil more slowly.
We must save the
Oh,
world.
does that work? An ice cube! A fitting prize for this most noble of plants. Our only hope is that the precious ice can survive the heated machinations of the vile sun.
Yes. Well, good luck.
The Coven rush off to find Ice, happy to be on a mission. Calculus returns back to his plant, happy not to be part of their mission anymore. For brokering this truce, you gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Nice.
Yay!
Also, side note, the tallest witch in the coven,
Yeah.
I ship her with Polly.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna get that mun.
Get
Get that
ones.
one.
Get that ones.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker.
Yeah!
Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there. There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a consigliere. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people.
Ooh.
I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor,
Got the con man run again, yeah. Let's see.
Yep. It does seem like the people who like the con men are Vera and Miranda.
yeah, this is true. Also, fun fact,
Yeah.
Vera is voiced by Christina V, who's in a bunch of shit, but Ben, you'll know her as Verasica Mayday.
Wasn't she also Killua from Hunter x Hunter?
She was. She's also Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug. She was.
She's been in a lot,
Yeah, she has
Homura-
been in a lot.
Homura from Madoka Magica.
She
And Sailor
was,
Mars from Sailor
Yeah.
Moon.
The main thing I think of her from, isn't she Velvet Crow from Tales of Berseria?
Probably.
That's what I usually think of her from. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm going with viral marketing.
Okay.
You can do that? Great! You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory.
And so,
This is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, malactation, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth.
Oh my god! Alright.
One of these things is
Rectal
worse than all the
teeth.
others.
One of these things hurts like a motherfucker.
No, the rectal teeth, that's not the worst one. The rectal tongue, that's what you don't want.
Oh god. Ugh.
That's what some slugs have.
Renegade spleen, microaggressions, sun tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction, and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not actually an antidote, though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference.
Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as amoral as this video game. But whatever, you gain +2 creativity and +1 money.
Let's trade places.
Trade places.
Everybody
oh, God.
chooses an activity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Packing up for a move.
Yeah.
That's top of mind right now.
Shopping.
Live streaming with your friends.
Oh.
Aw.
Player order is decided based on how fast and aggressively kicked out of an airplane during this activity during takeoff.
I think Ben wins.
Yeah. I just picturing just having your phone out. I was like, hey guys, what's up? Coming to you live from the airplane.
And I'm being kicked off. Where am I going?
Can you imagine playing Monster Prom like with no headphones on a plane?
Doing all the voices, talking about like creating viral agents.
Rectal teeth.
Rectal teeth.
Here, wait 1 second. I'm gonna close the door real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So preparing for a move that actually theoretically makes sense on a plane.
Yeah, it also makes sense to do shopping on a plane because of all of those, like, air mall magazines or whatever.
Yeah, I'll take the L though because that's the most milquetoast option. So
Yeah.
Oz can go second.
Okay.
There we go.
Week 1, noon.
Let's do this!
Oh no,
So I can go over there.
it's Coach.
Coach!
Coach is sitting with
Coach
2
is
other
the
people.
tiger
That's
one.
interesting.
He's sitting with the jocks.
He is.
That does make sense. Now, I could be really mean. Now,
Oh, so real quick, one thing I wanted to mention. When you're at lunchtime, you don't have to worry about your stats. You're literally just picking an option that caters to your love interest.
cool. Well, I think I'm going to shoot for Vera this run, so let's see what happens.
Yes, my ship.
You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you
God,
do
Vera's outfit.
I know, right?
Yeah, and you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what is happening right now.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Amira. It's just that Polly and I are very in texting our financial slave.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people. Having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say? True friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform. Is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos.
Chat right now, because they're on their phones, just said, "Oof, Ben getting cucked by electronics."
Calculator?
Savage. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. You can
You can easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own have that Or tell him to marry a llama.
Let's see. Easily.
Well, the top one caters to Vera and the bottom one caters to so.
Yeah, I think I'm going Vera this run, so I will do that top one.
Okay.
Aha! That would increase our income exponentially, immediately! Which are two of my absolute favorite adverbs when it comes to monetary gain. I mean, one financial slave between the two of us is already strangely a lot to handle, so managing an army of them sounds draining. But as long as it's a pyramid scheme, and we're at the top of the pyramid where we don't have to actually deal with lowlifes, who cares?
Amway?
Oh God! Sorry, I went to get in character and I choked on my own. I choked on my own spit.
Oh no!
Meh. I think I'll just go check on my toilet wine.
Ew.
I think someone's typing fast in chat and accidentally wrote, "So create a Pramit scheme." Which is what I'm going to call it from now on.
Create a private scheme.
Oh, amazing. Don't worry about her. Holly wouldn't know a good business idea if it slapped her on the ass.
That happened once!
That happened once! Which happened one time, actually. Which happened one time, actually, but it's a long story, so just forget it. Anyway, we can tell people in order to become official certified financial slaves, they have to buy a kit of supplies. And they'll start a dirt slave, and then if they get 5 financial slaves under them, they can become a pathetic ground slave, and then they can work their way all the way up to diamond, platinum, style, mocha ground, supreme slave.
Oh man.
This is a great idea, Mira. We should go write the business plan together and prepare to profit.
Did Vera just say she wants to profit with you? Holy shit! Vera sharing her cash flow is like third base for her. Awesome!
I can't tell if it's because I'm like leading aggressively into the mommy dommy, but
I want to sit at the table with Calculator.
Let's do it.
Maybe this is the run where I finally get Calculator.
do it. Chase that.
Calculator is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question.
Hey,
Hey, Calculator! I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
Cool, that all came through clear.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am friends with every person, friend Zoe.
But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings?
Of course they have feelings.
Which feelings?
I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
Oh. man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their... Either
Ooh.
use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them. Put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Or just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on my favorite topics, don't you, Zoe? Well, considering I'm trying to woo Calculaster, I'm gonna go with use pure logic, Cal.
Yeah.
Damn it, Spock!
Damn it. Damn it, Spock.
Success!
This pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let us use the input and scrutinize the output.
You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each and seeing what comes out. Ooh, look! This one spits out an almond bliss!
This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness.
And this one gave me an almond help me. I'm trapped in this impossible shell selling sugar to high schoolers. Please kill me.
I am happy.
Understanding of friends' feelings enhanced.
I like how none of us had a response to that last one. We're just like, oh.
We're getting used to the humor. It's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from that third. Calculaster's delighted with you, though, so it's all good.
Sure.
Alright, where am I
All
going?
right. Send me... You.
Oh, that's you. I'm sorry. I'm used to the last game.
Send me to the jocks.
Send him to the jocks!
Got a big old sausage party up in here.
Yeah.
Find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on.
You were right in more ways than one.
Always believe in yourself.
Yep, that's Curtis Arnott.
Yeah, I got this one. Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory! There is no truer sport than an eating contest! Thanks, coach!
It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance.
Either distract Scott with surprise fireworks or slather Damien's dogs in the ketchup.
I'm trying to get that spicy demon boy, so we're gonna whip out the surprise fireworks.
Oh boy.
Yes, be mean to Scott.
No, I love Scott! What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let him rip.
Hey! Stop that! Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared! Oh no, he's a dog!
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry! I'm thirsty!
Yes.
I did it for love, Scott. I did it for love.
They found us, Scott! The Viet Cong! Oh no, it's Nam all over again!
Oh no!
Who's
Oh
narrating?
shit. Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damon lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes.
Thanks. I was just eating like I normally do when those two turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast! I got a literal
Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice! Some would say that's almost like making out with him.
Let's
All
trade
right.
places.
Everybody chooses a video game. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I'm gonna go with Blueprints, because I've been playing it recently.
You know, I was gonna go with the obvious and say Monster Prom, but I'm actually gonna say Near.
Final Fantasy XIV. The award-winning MMORPG.
Play orders decided based on how much time you could remain alive, provided you all were transferred into the game's universe.
Oh, well, technically in Nier Automata, all the... Spoilers for Nier Automata, all the... So...
Yeah, no, that's not good for that.
No.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Kelsey, you said spoilers for Nier Automata, and then the audio cut off right when you were about to say the spoilers, so I heard none of that.
I know what you were saying, though. That is not a world where we would live very long.
Yeah, no. But that's amazing that the audio did that for
Final Fantasy 14, so spoilers for Final Fantasy 14, literally every expansion is like, what else could happen to you? And you're trying to, like, stop the world from exploding.
Alright, that's probably the number 2 quickest you're gonna die, because you could theoretically be a shopkeep and be fine. Blueprints, you're not gonna die in Blueprints. There is no death mechanic in Blueprints.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so Amira takes first.
Yeah. The biggest problem you'd have is dropping, putting it down a room that happens to have fruit in it. That's the biggest challenge. All right.
Gotcha.
And then...
Okay, so Amira, then Brian, then...
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's do this!
Alrighty.
Okay.
Spicy lady.
Ooh, I can start buying stuff. Do I want to buy it or do I want to hoard money is the question.
I don't know. You are trying to woo Vera this run, right?
This is true.
If you're trying to woo Vera, then hoard monies.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
'Cause-
time to get more monies.
Okay.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. 420 backers. It's great.
Oh shit! I just remembered Flamecraft had an expansion I was gonna back.
I saw that Flamecraft was Kickstarter.
Yeah. Shout out to Flamecraft. Go support them.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
I'll
the
have to
games
check it
are
out later.
adorable.
That day, let's see. Here we go. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money.
Also,
Yeah,
I
that
just
tracks
realized,
for Kickstarter.
were those buff Mothmen?
Oh, I didn't get a good look. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to catch the replay.
Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP.
Hey, you.
What the fuck?
I'm so glad you've come. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations. And yet, the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor. A horrible decision.
Yeah. Either quit crime. They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Write a song about it. I'll help.
Okay, so I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Quit crime seems like it's either... That seems like it's a bold move.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you do not have the boldness.
The other one,
On
though,
the
is
other hand-
creativity, which I also don't have much of.
You don't,
But
but
you
you
have-
meet the threshold.
You have more points in creativity than boldness. Apologies if we lead you astray.
Yeah,
We'll find
in
out.
advance, we're sorry. Fingers crossed. Damn it!
But it was...
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I was probably damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. I'm not much for singing usually. That's a lie. Your voice actress is a genius singer. But you haven't led me wrong yet. You go write the song. I'll book a venue.
That night at the venue, Vera climbs up on stage, unfolds your carefully written lyrics, and sings...
Happy birthday to crimes.
You might want to change the tone because that's technically...
Happy birthday is copyright?
I think
Yeah.
that expired.
Wait, it did?
I believe so. Like for a long time, the copyright was actually held. I want to say by one of the Beatles.
Why?
Huh.
I don't know, but I do think that expired. So I think you're okay.
Happy birthday to crimes. Wow, I sure do love crime. Happy birthday to... What the hell is this? This song is a worse crime than even I would ever commit. Oh, it's so bad it makes me... I mean, I only commit crimes against people and governments. This is a crime against art. Oh shit, I'm still on TV, aren't I?
Oh no.
Why did I book a national TV slot for this? More importantly, why did I trust you? I'll never trust anyone ever again. Except for my bodyguards, who I trust will teach you one hell of a lesson.
They do not, in fact, teach you anything. They actually beat quite a bit of knowledge out of your head on national TV. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Ugh.
Ben, I'm sorry.
We have left
I'm
you
sorry.
astray. Alright, Brian, it's your turn.
I'm gonna boost... Ooh. Boldness is pretty good. Creativity is pretty good. I'm gonna boost my... boldness. Let's go to the bathrooms.
Boldness.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, and apparently sewing your jacket to your body.
Oops.
You give +0 shits, but gain +2 boldness. Ain't no party like a Spooky High bathroom party, because a Spooky High bathroom party has... Polly's high quality toilet wine!
Yes! A classic part of Spooky High life! I love it! It's so good to be a part of things!
Ugh, I wish more people thought like you, so. My WCY isn't the hit I thought it was gonna be. Maybe it's because you're brewing wine in a toilet. Nah, that's not it. Thank you, next.
Trick question. There's no reason it can't be a bestseller. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything.
Even selling unsanitary alcohol to 20-something-year-old high schoolers?
Especially that.
In the end, doesn't WC just stand for we can?
Honestly, we don't use the abbreviation WC in Monstropolis, so fuck it, maybe, I don't know. I'm all for using deceitful marketing schemes to trick gullible people out of their money regardless of the quality of what I'm selling, so I'm in.
Oh my gosh, yes! I know all about spending too much money on... You have no idea how much money I spend!
Why is Zoe just me? Of course I do. I monitor the bank accounts of all Spooky High students.
What?
What? Continue, by all means.
The blush.
Also, I went into the bathroom here looking for a spicy boy. Where's my spicy boy?
I know, he's not here.
No, he's still in the stall and he's like, fuck, burns when I pee.
Oh no!
Okay, anyway, whenever I buy things for pricing, it's because I'm incredibly invested in the people or characters associated with it.
Again, it's just me. It's just me.
Yeah. Like paying $3,500 for a custom figurine of my from the name Human Prom.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I don't go that far. Let's be clear.
So you wouldn't buy a custom figurine of Zoe?
No. I would. Well, it would depend on how good it is. Because I've seen
Okay,
some,
cool.
Okay.
3,000 is pretty high. That's it! We need to create a mascot for my WC wine. Who could get everyone emotionally invested in spending those monster dollars?
Either invent a cute, cuddly character to hawk your product, Wally the Wasted Walrus, or get an endorsement from millionaire mummy and trendsetter Chad Chaddington.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Honestly, you're hawking toilet wine, so...
Let's go for a walrus. Let's see where that leads us. Oh dear. Oh my.
He sounds adorable already!
Okay, yeah, it's you. Yeah, let's find a really great artist to design Wasted Wally for us, and then we can pay them an exposure.
Oh, no.
I know, I threw up in my mouth a little.
Yeah.
No, Scott. The art will be a valuable investment for Polly's wine business, so I will happily finance this endeavor, as long as I get a cut of the profits, and the artist gets paid because artists should always be paid. Yes, Queen!
Thank you, Queen!
I am pursuing the right evil monster.
Yes, you are.
Damn it, Amira, I'm a monster, not a capitalist. And they can have all the free toilet when they want! I'll put that in the ad I'm posting. Really? No. Aw. I think this is one situation in which it's better than the artist hired does not sample the product first. You hire your classmate, Vincent Viperfish, a monstrous half-snake, half-barracuda, to do the art. Hey, shout out to one of the artists. His art is amazing, which is really impressive considering that neither his viper lineage nor his fish lineage gave him hands. But you know better than to ask logic questions at Spooky High. Before long, Vincent Viperfish's masterpiece is complete, and gorgeous life has been breathed into Wally the Walrus.
He's so amazing! Do you think you'd want to join sports team with me? His muscles are beautiful!
He's fictional, Scott.
Oh, do fictional people not like sports?
No time to explain basic concepts, Scott! My WC wine is flying off the proverbial shelves and literal toilet. No time for proverbial shelves, Polly. My phone is ringing off the proverbial hook with people who want to make a Wally TV show, a Wally musical, and that thing that above all else is the pinnacle of artistic media. Oh no.
Wait for it.
A multiplayer dating simulation starring Wally the Wasted Walrus. Thank God. I got very scared. I thought she was going to say NFTs, and I was like, Vera, no!
Yeah, no.
Wow! A multiplayer dating sim? Sounds lucrative. As it is, you get +3 money because your mommy made you negotiate for a % of profits before Wally Prom was released on Smoke. Thanks, Brian's mama. Oh, he has a mom.
Aww. Cute.
All right.
Alright, here we go.
Well, that was not what I was expecting to happen when I went into the bathroom.
Alright. I'm just gonna double down on my smarts. Let's go to the class.
Alright.
Go to class. That day you were astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise! You gain +1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that within the game, and +2 smarts.
Oh my god, you're so smart.
Yes! You're checking out some plates of pasta on your dating app for people who are so lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate. Luckily, KelciDComics interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that.
There you are, Oz. I was about to engage into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to my mind. Oz is proficient at shenanigans, so I thought that if you are okay with helping me, it would be cool.
You tell KelciDComics that you're in. You also tell him there was no need to use the air quotes for
I am happy.
Whoa, I'm already learning stuff. Exciting. So, here's the thing. So far, I've been enjoying being alive. But recently, I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living?
God, what a mood.
I do not know. All of this is so new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong, so I wanted to consult some expert living organic forms so I can crack the correct formula of existence.
Yikes!
Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates.
Yeah.
It is valid for me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also shows you excel at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the 2 organic living forms that were key to turning me into a sentient being. If they pushed me into life, they surely have to be plenty wise. Look, there they are now.
What's up?
What's up, Cal?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hey, friend Scott and friend Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me into existence, I thought you might know.
Fuck yeah, we know!
Do we?
Yeah, Scott, so being alive is like being this orange. Damien pulls a slightly squished orange out of his pocket.
Ah!
Oh yeah, and you need to be, like, the best orange ever?
As long as you're not a lame banana.
So you need to win the game of life, but while being an orange.
Hey, remember not to be a banana, Cal. Also, I think it's very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock it being an orange.
That way you can be the best orange ever.
Yes! Yes! You can also bring destruction to all the other puny fruits!
Chat just said,
I'm
wow,
just-
this will turn into I have no mouth and I must scream with one wrong turn.
Oh no!
Yeah, it could. It really could.
I'm just over here marveling at the fact that Calculus considers Damien and Scott to be his parents.
I know, right?
My 2 dads.
I love it.
I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends.
That's because you don't have to follow us. You need to follow the orange. Or you're supposed to be the orange. Fuck. This is clearly going nowhere, and these 2 are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson. But how? Either we're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or to be, but have we asked the orange how it feels, or eat the orange?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut. We're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or be, but have we asked the orange how it feels?
That's a good call, because eat the orange feels like boldness.
Yeah. Yeah. Or fun.
Ooh, charm.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds like a very valid and thoughtful. Okay, I laughed too hard when I did that.
That was so good though.
Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Let's see if we can get through without the giggles.
Ooh, that sounds like a very valid and thoughtful question. How do you think the orange feels about being the best orange?
We did it!
Yay!
Woo! Yay!
I held in my giggles.
He said it with donuts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You dumb piece of shit! I can't believe we shared genetic material, you
Alright.
Ah, love it.
I love that bit.
Let's ask it. Orange?
Scott starts screaming at the orange and gets no response, obviously. Damien stops the nonsense by grabbing the orange again. I think the orange sometimes feels its pressure to be the raddest orange ever. Maybe there's more than one way to be the best orange?
Oh, how so?
The orange can be sour, but also sweet. So maybe the orange sometimes feels pressure because its orange dads are the raddest oranges ever. And so the orange sometimes wants to be as rad as its dads. Sometimes it just wants to explore its own truth, find what it means to be its own best orange.
That's very insightful, friend Damien. So life can be about defining how to become the best orange possible, but it can mean different things for different oranges.
Yes, I think so.
Whoa, this much thinking made me hungry! Can I eat the orange, Damien?
No, I want to keep it for a while.
I love that face.
face. Damien leaves, looking at the orange in a very introspective way.
Initializing love.exe.
While, friend Oz, we've gathered very useful data. I have high hopes for this wacky misadventure. Should we engage in high-fiving?
Yes. Fuck yeah! You high-five Calculaster. Scott also high-fives both of you, even if he clearly has no idea what's happening. You all gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Woohoo! Yeah! This is working out way better.
Something happened to Oz!
Oz! Oh,
Nice.
okay! Oh boy.
Before we start this, I just want to see something. Okay, right now we can look at everybody's stats. Let's just take a quick peek.
Yes. Okay, okay.
I'm taking a picture.
Oh yeah, I should probably
Oh man,
print
my stats
screen.
are
I'm
not
gonna-
great.
Yeah, no, your stats kind of suck, dude.
I've been
My
focusing
worst-
too much on money.
My worst stat, I'm not very charming and I'm not very fun. But I am bold as fuck, yo.
You're the only bold one.
I-
That's the important thing.
I am smart as fuck.
I am
And,
money as
yeah.
fuck.
You are money as fuck.
Money is...
Yes.
I have the Batman problem.
All right.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I had to get the screenshot up. Okay. You're hanging out with some of your absolute best buds. Or at least people who seem to tolerate you, for now. Miranda, Vera, Scott, Amira, and Brian. Suddenly, an interdimensional rift opens.
Yes!
Are we getting interdimensional prints?
Yes!
I hope we are.
Good God, this had better not be.
Fear not, my loves, for it is I, the interdimensional prince, here to save you.
Oh, hi again, buddy.
Not him. He's always so damn delusional. I certainly like my suitors to court me with great passion, of course, but ideally I prefer it done without attempting to kidnap me, which I have a feeling he's about to do.
Kidnap you? No, no, my sweet strawberry. I am here to save you.
Save us from what, you lunatic?
Why, your humdrum existence in this useless place of learning where no learning is done. From your repetitive adventures and mundane, love-related tasks, I'm here to take you somewhere entirely new, full of unlimited choices. Soldiers, do your rescuing! From out of the interdimensional rift pours an army of soldiers who surround Miranda for their own protection? Looks like you're going to need to re-rescue them from their unwanted rescue. Fighting this many soldiers could be tricky, but luckily you're an expert at the most powerful soldier fighting technique of all. The Dirty Double Dragon Dance! Less luckily, your partner Pablo was killed after using the dance to save you from three-headed cougar, Double Dragon 2, Pablo and Oz are back. And you can't perform it alone. If you could, it wouldn't be called the Double Dragon Dance.
This is
I have a screenshot.
Okay.
Time to grab one of your other friends to perform this bold and daring dance with you. Which one will be up to the challenge? Okay. The green text, I think that's Brian.
Yeah.
He's got more creativity. Let's see. In that moment, you realize the shocking truth. Pablo survived the coup attack, but was badly disfigured. He went through many, many rounds of plastic surgery and is now known as Amira. Or, Brian is so incredible at the Dirty Double Dragon Dance that he won Monsters. Monsters have monstrous talent with it. And his partner also died in a free cougar accident, so you're perfect for each other.
Okay.
You know what? In this, okay. Because this is like double dragon, so this is like dancing and boldness. Okay, well, Brian has both boldness and creativity, so I'm gonna go with Brian in this one.
All right.
I hope I don't let you
Nice, it
down.
was boldness.
Yes! Yes! You pulled through for me, you
We're
beautiful
doing it.
bastard! The soldiers glare menacingly, surrounding your other three friends more closely. You and Brian link hands and begin the Dirty Double Dragon Dance. Chloe, you know what this means, right?
What does this mean?
It means we gotta do the Dirty Dragon Double Dance at this point.
Ah, yes.
You do the worm. You two throw axles. You twerk and you twirl. Before too long, all the soldiers have been killed by dance! How dare you defeat all my soldiers with that incredible dance! Come to think of it, maybe I'll marry Oz or Brian! You're both very, very talented and attractive. I wish you luck in getting through this repetitive game of life.
Get out of here. I love you, but get out of here. Oh, huzzah! Saved at last! That was a close one.
Oh, he's gone already? I miss him. He's so strong. I bet he could have been great on sports team.
Does Scott have a crush on the prince?
I think he does! And I ship them both now!
Seriously, Scott? He's such a creep.
But he was trying to rescue us.
I know, buddy. Come on. Let's all go celebrate our freedom from freedom. Yes, thank you ever so much for saving us from being saved, Oz and Brian.
That dance was the awesomest. You'll have to teach it to me sometime.
Then you'll hear some kind of voice coming from nowhere, and the voice says, Double Dragon 3, Oz and Brian get double dates in theaters next March.
Whoa! That was like a movie trailer thing? Are we really characters in a movie? Does that mean I'm that way underpaid female lead? Huzzah!
Narrator voiceover? That's flaccid, sloppy writing. What's this, a Charlie Kaufman movie? I'm out. Oh, and you both gained +3 boldness.
Zing!
Hell yeah.
Trade places.
Everybody chooses a historical figure. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Abraham Lincoln.
Alexander Hamilton. Okay. Player order decided based on who would be the most terrible wingman at a bar.
Oh, jeez. No, maybe I should
I'm
I
sorry.
take it was chat?
No, I'm just picturing Lincoln being like, no, bro, shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's funny with Hamilton, too.
It is. It is.
Oh my god.
Now, see, I should have gone with my first guess. I'm forgetting her name, but it's Ida something or other. She invented computer science. But she was also like a notorious party girl, and that's why hardly anybody... Actual figure in history, and I cannot remember her last name for the life of me.
I don't know why, but Lincoln being a wingman is very funny to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, with that hat?
I'm down with giving Lincoln the win.
Yeah.
We can give Lincoln the win.
Although Alexander Hamilton, I mean, if you asked me this back in like 20, I maybe would with Alexander Hamilton, but like...
Yeah, well, the funny thing
No,
with Hamilton
2015.
is, at least according to the musical, he was a ladies' man, which could make him a bad wingman.
Oh, that's
He's
true.
Reliable with the ladies.
That's true.
But
he would not be a wingman. He would take the ladies.
But
That's true.
Did Ruth Bader Ginsburg party? That's my question.
I know she did push-ups every morning. That was something I found out about, and I was like, good on you.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I feel like she's not really... I'm good with going last. I feel like she's more of a I drink my respect women juice.
All right.
She also does her I drink my respect men juice because she actually advocated
All right.
widower to get their social security checks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just all around.
I will be...
when their wives died. Let's see. Who was first?
You were first.
Oh, Oz. Okay. I'm doubling down on my smarts. Going
Two
to
smarts.
Class. Yes. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy... He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you! Excelling at cliched movie tropes! You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulty of being young.
Woohoo!
You promised yourself you weren't using that pasta plate dating app, yet here you can see how stupid the whole thing is, yet this plate of pappardelle looking way more delicious than loneliness.
Why do I want to eat?
Hey, friend Oz, what are you doing?
You throw your phone away so no one else can see.
Oh, I mean, you could have told me nothing if you didn't want to talk about it. The question was a mere Well, what word is that?
Protocolary.
Protocolary tactic to engage into conversation. What I really wanted to ask was if you're up to more wacky misadventures searching for the meaning of life. Y/N.
Wait. We couldn't help but listen. Are you looking for the meaning of life?
Yes.
Then look no more.
Oh, friend Miranda and friend Liam. Are you providing insight on this through very weird and probably inaccurate metaphors about oranges?
What? No. Life should be like art.
Yes, I very much agree.
Explanation value. Useless until more information is provided. What defines art?
Well, art is an expression of oneself that aspires to explore the monster condition through the embodiment of specific aesthetics that define the artist's worldview. At its peak, it achieves universality while also being the most personal and individual form of expression, a big middle finger from the artist to the status quo, as it ignores any convention or preconception.
That's a very wordy definition, Liam. Don't listen to Liam. He uses too many words.
Oh, how majestic!
My favorite statues, paintings, and books are the ones that are dedicated to me, so it's clear that art should be about me.
None of those definitions build a clear parallel that throws light over the meaning of existence. Liam's definition of art revolves around exploring the monster condition, therefore the meaning of life. It creates a paradox, not optimal. And Miranda's definition states that the meaning of existence is Miranda.
That sounds about right.
It's a great face.
That is a great face.
Conclusion, not satisfying.
No way! You're all about satisfying your classmates. You just need to push one of these. Push them! Either you're always angsty against the status quo, Liam. Tell us, what's the status quo did to you? What's the origin of this rivalry? Or, sure, my art might be about Miranda, but what's Miranda about? Ooh. You know what? I got the smarts. I think I'm gonna go with that top one. What's the origin of this rivalry?
No, that was creativity.
Damn it. Okay. What?
So mainstream.
You want me to tell an origin story? That's so mainstream.
I think what Oz wanted was to know why you specifically have what you might call beef with the concept of the status quo.
No, origin stories are too cliche. You know what's not that cliche?
I have the suspicion we don't want to know.
So authentic.
A bunch of rabbit eels.
Assessment. Bunches of rabbit eels are effectively not cliche, but the uncommonality of it is probably due to the fact that it is a very, very bad idea.
No, I tend to find eels very trustworthy, but these ones are too rabid.
You all get electrocuted. No one is happy. You lose -2 fun and -1. Ow!
Let's do this!
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright. I need... I think I'm doing alright for money. I'm going to work on... Oh, smarts is the other thing I was thinking about working on. Maybe...
Yeah. To quote the legendary video game The Zoo Race, you need to get a better brain.
Yeah. I might try to make boldness not as much of a weakness then.
Okay.
Okay.
That day, you visit the bathrooms and take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. No, she's mad!
Oh no!
Look at you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere.
Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens.
A hissy fit, if you will.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of this bathroom. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, who cares? Ugh. I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes.
Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Or, snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire.
Oh shit.
I like the idea that cutting off the heads of your snakes would turn them into bangs.
Oh god. But look at how cute they are.
Yeah.
Honestly, put them to work building your evil empire seems more in line with Miranda.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning. I'm just wondering what the stat would be. It's
You mean
probably...
Vera?
Or Vera, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with this one. Yes! It was smarts.
Why, of course. I'd forgotten how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits.
I'm gonna draw a snake in a suit now.
Yes. But come to think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where is the report on Portugal? Are they at war yet? Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked? No? Then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids?
Hissy and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls. I wish we could see that.
I really want to see that. I just want to phone and boop their snoots into the touchscreens. Just boop, boop, boop.
Yep. You don't know which impresses you more. Vera's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Sure.
Nice.
Alright, I need to get more fun. Let's go out. Oh wait, no. I want to go to the library.
Library?
For monies?
Yeah, library.
Show me that money.
Let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first, yeah? It's just called being smart, yeah? Alright.
Oh, man.
I'm feeling pretty good. Wait, hang on. I'm feeling pretty good about my boldness. My creativity feels pretty good. I gotta get charming. Oh god.
Okay.
What's the That
Ooh.
one. That one. The Latin accent. Yeah.
If I get this, you do realize you have to speak in a Latin accent the rest of the time.
Okay.
What, like Tentacle Queen does?
Yes.
I'm not
okay.
I'm not Tentaqueen anymore.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
always be Tentaqueen in our hearts.
Yes.
Alright,
Alright.
hit me with that Latin accent.
Thanks.
How to Sexy 7. Latin.
Have a good one. Yeah.
Oh, your boldness went up.
Oh, we did?
Let's trade places.
Everybody chooses
Everybody
an animal.
chooses-
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Tiger.
Unicorn.
I had my first thought, but it's the same one I picked back when we did the first live stream all those years ago.
Do it. We weren't there.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Quokka. I'm going with a Quokka. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Player orders decided based on how strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal. Start debating now.
I would obviously not want to eat tiger. Those bitches are endangered.
Also, wait, are quokkas the little, like, marsupials that always smile?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, they are.
That one wins. I would never eat a quokka.
I mean, they chuck their babies at predators. So
Wait, what?
they
This
do.
is
That's
true.
their self-defense tactic.
What? That's just cruel.
Does that change your mind? Does that make you want to eat them?
I mean, here's the thing. The Quokka's literally giving me Quokka food.
Yeah, also, just throwing this out there, you eat a unicorn, it screws you up. Like, you get a stomach ache, you become immortal, you can never die. It's not good.
Yeah, at least in the Harry Potter universe. In the unicorn meat universe, you just get high.
I like that the Quokka was the number one. That everyone's like, we can't do the Quokka. We'll eat the unicorn first. A unicorn like that, you don't eat all at once.
Do we want to do we want to randomize it?
Let's randomize
it.
Something I'll call out, that was a different, like, question than when I got it the first time.
Okay.
Alright, first up's gonna be Brian.
Okay.
Sure.
Ooh. I am... I gotta think about this carefully. You know what? I'm gonna go... If I'm gonna go for... fork or spoon?
Spoon.
Let's go sit with Zoe and Scott.
To explain this to new viewers who maybe don't know what spoon means, this is a method of making a decision where you mentally assign one decision fork and the other one spoon. You do not tell the other players what fork or spoon is. You just ask fork or spoon.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like Scott and Zoe are having marshmallows for lunch. You say that because their cafeteria table is covered in a literal mountain of... Zoe slams a marshmallow into her mouth. It's mildly impressive.
That's 15 marshmallows.
Scott stuffs 6 marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm at 23. I'm the king of the molo.
For anyone with misophonia, we apologize.
And I just learned what that word was.
Ugh, I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, rival!
Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself.
Ancient chaos, doomed to world sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice!
A cloud of marshmallows rise up into the air, and Zoe's countless mouths all open with infinite hunger. All of the mallows fly into Zoe's gaping maws. The cafeteria windows open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned to doom. It's unspeakably impressive.
Hey, no fair!
If I counted correctly, I've now eaten 13,666 marshmallows exactly, which means I win!
God, I used to love eating marshmallows. I can't eat as many anymore because I get queasy fast, but I still love them.
Wait, that is like very not cool. You can't use more than one mouth during an eating contest. It's cheating. And I would know, because I used my hands at soccer one time and I still feel bad about it.
No.
No way, I didn't cheat. The validity of this impromptu marshmallow match is my whole reason to live, and my whole reason to not destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet.
Quick, referee this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed. We can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, are you a good boy or not? Scott, play nice and play smart and be creative. Don't you have many other holes you to win? I don't want Scott sticking marshmallows up any non-specified holes, so I'm going to ask if Scott is a good boy.
Yes.
The other one is I'd be very curious about the dialogue tree there, but here we go.
Yes. Scott's eyes widen in primal fear.
Wait, I'm sorry, Zoe. I want to be a good boy. I don't want to be not a good boy.
Wait, Scott, who's a good boy again?
It's me, Scott!
Who's a good boy?
Me!
Then I guess I'm the winner, mouths and all.
Zoe may have won the marshmallow battle, but you'll win the marshmallow prom day demon friendship war. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Oz, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna sit at the table with CalcuLester.
Yeah.
Because that's who I'm shooting for.
You got this.
When you arrive at your chosen table, CalcuLester is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stomping up even angrier than usual. CalcuLester! Your stupid friend stole my candy bar!
Scott stole your candy bar.
What? No! The vending machine! I put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing!
Ah, I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends.
Well, yeah.
In this case, you are correct. Vendronica is my friend, but she is also a vending machine, and so cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien.
I knew using my words was a mistake! Trying to stick my hand up the old vending chute!
Friend Damien, desist. This is a gross violation. A vending machine chute is like your organic butthole.
I don't care if it is my organic butthole! I paid for the candy bar and Uh-oh. Maybe you can say something to defuse this situation. Either. Not everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy bar because of something you did. Or, calm down, CalcuLester. There are plenty of good reasons to put your hand in a butthole. Damien's just giving the vending machine a prostate exam. I'm gonna go with, not everything is about money, Damien.
Good call. Good call.
Something I did? But I've never done anything to this vending machine! Except for punching occasionally when my quarters get stuck, or when I'm pissed off, or when I'm happy, or when I haven't punched something in a while. Oh. CalcuLester, do vending machines not like getting punched?
Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien.
Whoa! It looks like this is one problem that maybe can't be solved by punching. I thought I'd never see the day. Sorry about your rectum vending machine. You can keep the candy bar.
Rectum damn near killed him!
Jail.
Yeah.
Jail. Prom jail.
Prom jail?
Green... Green letters flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. CalcuLester simulates a sigh of relief. You've done a good thing.
Let's do this!
All right.
Yay.
You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This school has literally no rules, apparently.
Wine. That most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure.
Do you know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers.
France doesn't have a king anymore.
That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not?
Alas, in my centuries of living, I have only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it.
All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one.
Vera points at a bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on it in permanent marker.
Trademark!
What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best.
You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyway. You suavely recommend?
Either try the sangria, it pairs well with seafood and blood. Or, the tannins in this robust Malbec are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison, perfect for diplomatic missions.
That bottom one sounds like the Vera answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
I don't think there's gonna be a King of France for much longer.
Probably not. Why would you want to disguise the taste of... Oh. You're going to poison someone. Of course you are. You're always poisoning people.
Quiet. No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people, and soon they will strike again. France has suffered under its unjust king for too long. Plus, he called me fat at a party once when I was 11.
Who's this king you keep talking about? I'm telling you, France doesn't have a king anymore.
Soon, Liam. Soon.
Vera is so thankful to you for solving her assassination problem, she lets you braid her snakes. You get bit a few times, but it's so worth it. Okay, let's see.
20 places.
Yeah, everybody
chooses a movie. Ooh.
Sorry, go on.
Okay, say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before... The Breakfast Club.
Promare.
Sinners.
Ooh.
Okay. Never saw that one.
Haven't seen it yet, but it's been on my list recently.
Player order is decided based on how weird the fandom of the selected movie will be.
Oh, come on.
I mean...
Brian goes first.
Yep. Sorry, Tentacqueen.
I say this with all the love in my heart to my fellow Promare fans. We know we're freaky. But in the best way.
Sorry, what was your answer again, Kelsey?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
I have never seen Sinners. I have no idea how freaky the fandoms would be for either of the films.
Yeah, I would think...
Sinners is a horror movie, right?
All I know is that I've had a lot of people tell me I need to see it. So if it's the type of movie I'd like, it's probably pretty freaky.
Alright. I'm good with Amira second, and then Oz last.
Yeah.
Does Breakfast Club have a fandom? Yes, they are mostly Gen X.
Yes.
Sure.
Alright, let's go to the auditorium one last time. Boost that creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet! You gain +2 creativity.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No, wait! It's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant 2 things.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to take this guy? I can...
For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro trees and broski?
You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be a bad Scot, but...
This is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice.
That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down.
One of us! One of us!
Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack or are you with those other monsters? Oh damn, you're one of those other monsters. You better do something.
Either, let me teach you a new game. Extremely long distance fetch! Or, guys, on the inside, aren't we all wolves?
Long distance fetch.
Cool. Oh, sorry. Now stopped working.
Oh, thank God. Bro, really? You think a little game of fetch, air quotes, is gonna work on us?
Because it will! We love fetch!
Scott! Nah, bro! Play it cool! You hold up the headless kitten squeaky toy you always keep on hand, just in case. Then, using everything you've learned in Portal, the class, not the game, you open an interdimensional rift. It's so squeaky! Oh man, broski, the squeakiest! Such a squeaky little kitten, bro! You hurl the toy into the portal and the entire wolf pack dives in after it without a second.
Oh, bro.
Oh man, the portal closed. I wanted to catch a squeaky toy. I hope they'll be home in time for sports practice.
They will be. These rifts in space-time last about as long as Scott's attention span. But they'll be distracted long enough to leave Scott alone. With you! Time for some quality bonding, even though I was not going for him at all, but whatever. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's do this!
Alright, I think as my last act, my best option might be to try getting more money.
Double down! Double down!
Yeah. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money.
That makes sense.
You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason, it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird! You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck.
Finally. If you'd taken any longer to come over, I would have had to drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slots somehow, and I thought maybe you could...
Sure, I'll fill your slot. I mean,
Ayo!
Ayo! Recommend one of your more attractive friends.
Ouch.
Ayo.
Okay.
Sad Ayo. Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad.
Ayo?
But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m. or the vultures will eat twice today.
Oh.
Did Vera just ask you out on a date? She did! This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you'd best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over.
Either a magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks, or the head of her greatest enemy.
Ooh.
Oh.
My first impulse is the head of her greatest enemy.
That's where I'm leaning too.
See, I was thinking the mirror because he could afford it. Go with your gut, man. Go with the grace of Snake God.
Yes.
Go with the grace of Medusa.
That's the money thing is actually a good point. Of course.
Well, hold on. Magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she's a Medusa. If she looks at herself
you can't
in the mirror,
look in mirrors. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
I'm glad I said something.
Yeah. No, that was boldness. You track down Vera's arch nemesis, Grabo Grimpley, werewolf philanthropist. You're not sure how to decapitate a werewolf though, so you figure you'll just bring his head attached to his body.
Okay.
Grabo's happy to tag along. He's a pretty friendly guy, even if he does talk a little too much.
Why is he here? Are you two friends? Wait, were you only trying to win my affection as part of an elaborate scheme to get me in the same room with Grabo? For the last time, you mangy do-gooder, I will not donate to your stupid charity and stupid polio and stupid slambania.
Vera tries to have Grabo ejected from the restaurant, but he's too rich. You spend the next 3 hours listening to him talk about his charity. By the end of hour 2, you're ready to chop your own head off. If Vera doesn't beat you to it, you lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
All right.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
We misled you. I am so sorry.
Nah, it was a tough call.
You know what? I gotta do it. One more time. Head to class. Yep. Woohoo! That day, you learned a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useful. Nerd, you went to class all turns.
Did you really?
Yeah!
Damn.
That unlocked an achievement. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. Oh, I want that.
Oh, heck yeah.
I want that so bad. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually used that last spell, and you gain +2 smarts. Afterwards, Calculaster manages to catch you alone. You can tell he's nervous because he printed out a piece of paper that says, "I am nervous," from his crotch.
Farewell.
Hello, friend Oz. I have recently completed an inventory of my feelings repository and found numerous romantic feelings for you.
Yo, you're so in. You're so in.
Yes!
I am having trouble interpreting these feelings. Are they good? Are they bad? Is your love a virus? I do not know. However, I have determined that the best way to find out for sure is to confront you directly. Would you like to go on a date with me? Y/N.
You immediately shout why so loud that passing students think you're having an existential crisis. Yeah.
Emotion found. Pleased. However, due to a lack of amorous experience on my part, I must rely on you to choose our date. Perhaps something that helps to illuminate the monster condition. I love to be around organics and do ordinary organic things.
You know, just the thing. Either, let's read Heidegger's complete works on the nature of the monster condition by romantic candlelight, or let's go to the hospital and watch people give birth. It's a classic activity organics do in a killer icebreaker. My God.
Oh, man.
What are these choices? Hold on, let me look at my other stats. Let's see. Oh, all of my other stats are kind of lacking. I just dumped it all in smarts.
That first one reads to me as smarts, though.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that one. The other one kind of icks me out.
Yeah. Valid. Yes!
Yes! You burst out the candles in your dog-eared copy of Monster Heidegger's Being and Time.
Nice.
Calculister loves every nanosecond of it, especially the part about how each monster is born as many monsters and dies a single one, or turns into a ghost or a mummy or something. You're on a roll, so you move on to other monster philosophers. Ludwig Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, Friedrich Banshee.
Ooh, Mary Shelley. Hell yeah.
Yeah. When you get to the part in Julian Huxley's Transhumanism about how Dracula with a robot arm is no longer a Dracula, but a robot Dracula, Calculester turns to you with love in his face.
Ooh.
This is the furthest I've ever gotten with Calculester. Okay.
He said
I was-
woo!
He did!
Amazing.
He did, and I
It's
love
our
it.
jokes. It's our jokes.
One
come full
of
circle.
us. One of
our jokes
us.
come full
One
circle.
of us.
Yes.
One of us.
One of us, yes.
All right.
I have a deeper understanding than ever before of the monster condition. Perhaps you would like to replace some of your parts with robot parts?
You can think of a lot of things you'd like to do with some robot parts right about now. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Woohoo!
Yes!
Oh boy.
The monster
It's
prom
time.
draws near. Time to
Okay.
ask out your date.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna try and ask Zoe.
Okay.
Baby girl. Let's hang out. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. It
All
might
right,
have
Mira.
gotten screwed up at the very end, but let's find out. I still have a lot of money.
Hey there.
You do have a lot of money.
I got money.
Calculester, obviously.
Yes.
Oh
My
man.
name is Calculester.
Come on, everybody.
Let's do this.
Let's hope everybody gets it.
All right, Amira.
Oh wait, this is mine. I'm
is
sorry.
Mira.
I thought it was starting with. Yeah. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
You're asking me to go to prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career. Ugh. My career and not dating losers like you. Damn it! Bye, loser.
Prom
Damn.
with you? No.
Face is so good.
I personally like the snake that's screaming.
He's like,
Yeah, the snake that's like, eh.
bye, Mira. Sorry it didn't work out.
Yeah.
You couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, You wish sadness was an STD because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. Holy, that took me a second. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, here we go. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Please.
Oh, I see. Searching, valid excuse. Mm-hmm. You see, Oz, my family acquaintance, has nondescript mild to serious disease, and so I cannot attend this social event that I don't want to attend with you.
Excuse you?
I'm deeply
One of
sorry.
my other stats must not have been high enough.
Aw. That ain't
Erasing
cool,
memory
though.
of this mess.
Has excuse been convincing? Y/N.
Error. Error. Error.
Who needs prom? You focus on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests.
Oh,
Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. What the fuck? And so you never got a job, and in the end, you became home. Don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important.
Okay, whatever,
sure.
game.
Whatever.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
What?
Spoiler alert, you rock!
Prom? Together? I mean, yes, sure.
What the fuck?
Hey, at least one of us had to have.
It's official. Chloe's the only likable one of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
No! I'm just a monster lover.
I kind of wonder what would happen if we went together to prom.
I could show you some fan art I did, but what if we kept that for after prom to use as inspiration?
Our ship will set Tumblr on fire.
Yes, it will. Prom night was lovely. Oh, that's you, Chloe.
Oh, prom night was lovely. You danced for a bit, but then you decided to take a walk under the starry night.
Love the bows she tied to her tentacles.
Yes, it's very cute.
Oh, the little heart in her third eye. That's so cute.
You named constellations after your favorite anime characters.
Yes.
And in the end, you kissed. You kissed at least like 8 of her mouths, including the face one.
Yes.
I'm not being paid for this quote. This is outrageous.
Best at actually learning something in school. I mean, I was the nerd that went to class the most, so.
It's true. I can't believe you didn't get calc. Like, I don't know how that's possible.
I'm definitely thinking some other stat was missing.
We got new text.
Oh.
Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can bet he's into lots of weird stuff, too.
I wonder if these creators knew about r/I'm sorry, John.
Of course they do.
Okay.
Or like the monster game, whatever that was.
Yeah. Chat's pointing out, are there really 2030 outcomes?
Yes.
Interesting. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Calculester went to the Robo University and majored in mecha robotics. He's now 250 feet tall and fights against weird giant creatures protecting Tokyo 3.
Good.
All right.
Nice. Play us out, band.
Yeah.
I wonder, can you go to, do you have to sit through the credits to see the last Polaroid, or?
I think you do, yes.
Ah,
Nope.
damn.
Oh, you have unlocked 10 new images in the gallery.
Oh, wait.
Go to the gallery.
Oh yeah, go to the gallery, see if we actually, got it.
Go to endings. Or no, Polaroids. Scroll down. Yeah, down more. Down
Oh,
more?
there's one. There's the one that you unlocked.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Oh,
Oh, wait, you passed it.
There it is.
Adorable! Oh my god, that's so cute.
okay. New favorite
Again.
thing. New favorite thing about Zoe is she's a
So it's
lefty.
just me.
Zoe's a lefty.
Oh, well,
Of
then
course
she's
she
not
is.
me.
You just now noticed that her right hand is a tentacle?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
God,
Oh
she's
my-
so cute.
That, honestly, that Polaroid is adorable.
This is great.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
it
cute.
is.
All right.
Yeah. All right. That has been a double session, basically, of Monster Prom. Thank you guys
Yeah,
for staying up so
nice.
late with us.
No problem.
Woo!
That game
I
really is
am
fun.
going-
We're going to have to do more of that at some point in the future.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Nice.
Let's
Heck
do
yeah.
the final sign-off stuff. Kelsey, where can people find you on the internet?
On the internet, folks can find me at KelciDCrofford.com. That is KelciD Crawford.com. Full disclosure, I'm going to be moving house very soon, so my website, KelciDCrofford.com, is not going to be updating with anything new. Webcomics are still going to update regularly, and all those links are found at KelciDCrofford.com. I should be back on the internets regularly, like after June 1st.
And Chloe. I mean Tentaqueen.
All right. Well, you're not gonna find Tentaqueen anywhere, unfortunately, because after the stream they will not.
I will
exist.
bet you there is probably a Tumblr blog called Tentaqueen out there somewhere.
There probably is, and it's probably run by Zoe.
Yes.
You can find me at the following locations. I am on Pillowfort, Instagram, and Blue Sky under CocomomoArt, and I'm on Tumblr under the username purple-pause.
And you can find me at BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky. You can also find my Weeb Comic Cospain, a Weeb comic about cosplay convention craziness over at cosplayingcomic.com.
Heck yeah!
So, that'll wrap things up for us tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. And until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Thank y'all so much for watching. You are awesome.
Have a good night, everybody! Mwah!
Good night, everybody. Appease your tentacled overlords.
That was your tentacle overlord being like, oh yes, appease me. Tentaqueen out!
Teeth.